So what's going on, guys? Check this out.
Listen, I just want you to enjoy my lab. It's called the lab.
I've just literally touched down now. Holland. It's cold. It's been a long flight, but excited to be here because I do have a watch that I'm picking up. We're gonna get some sleep. I think the camera's fixed, and then we'll look into the rest tomorrow.
You can see we have writing on the wall because it's like this is a place where this
Creativity kicks in, huh?
all over the wall.
I hear you. It looks like it. These are the long nights right here, right?
This is the long nights, man.
We're live.
We're live.
We're shooting right now.
Let's do it.
Like I walk in and I'm just inspired right away. It just kicks in. Like you look at this and I see a bit of creativity here, bro.
You're paused.
So me and Sai go way back. Sai was the foundation of Watch Society.
Yes, let us put this on the record.
Yeah.
I was the original Vacheron boy. Right?
True.
So I just want to put this out. I was speaking to you.
Yeah.
You were talking about Rolexes. You were talking about all these other watches.
I didn't even know. I just slapped all the sport ones.
Vacheron.
Yeah.
I am so happy you're a Vacheron boy.
Yes. Oh, Vacheron all the way. Vacheron is the brand to go, but good to see you, brother.
Good to see you, man. This Globetrotter is, as you know, these are handmade in England. So even if you want to get one of these, it will take you 6 or 7 months because these are in every James Bond movie.
Right.
This is a suitcase, a Globetrotters in it.
Yeah.
And these have been made from like 1887 the same way. All handmade. And then
The initials
getting your
right there.
initials painted takes a little bit more. This space, what you're seeing is, it allows me to have this creative freedom. I like vomit everything on the walls, any ideas, any of my thoughts. And so what it helps me do is just create balance between being a co-founder of a company where you're looking at things more technically and more on the operational side of things. This space allows me to have that balance between technical and creative. And so I went to the safe.
Yeah.
Which is not in my house.
Okay. It's not here.
I brought these back.
No, of course. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, wow.
So we could talk watches. We're talking about a few things. And
Right. Is that this is not the New Zealand edition, because
no,
that's a chronograph.
But this is the one this is actually factory.
Okay.
With the coated black.
This guy's a watch guy, right?
This is a watch guy, but I think what happens is as a lot of people that you interview, it's not only just the watch, it's the story of the watch.
Yeah.
It's so you romanticize how it was made, when it was made.
Right.
Why is the movement so complicated, right?
Right.
And so for me, you can see on my walls, I kind of just have everything around. So the watch stories also frame out a look, a feel. The Lange&Sohne WorldTimer.
Oh, man.
It's a good start.
Oh, man.
It's a good start. The reason why this watch was so important to me, right?
Yeah.
And as you know, like it's actually German. It's not even
Of course.
And there was something that was just beautiful about a dial.
Yeah.
Where they used the golden ratio.
Right.
In order to show the local, the international time.
Yeah.
Or the world time that you're looking at. And then this beautiful, almost digital calendar.
Yeah.
And the fact that it has this ease of use.
Yeah.
It was just a beautiful, stunning watch to me. How this came about was I actually was in Germany for a Christmas market, right?
Yeah.
So I went down with a couple of friends.
Yeah.
And I had heard about the brand, but I had not seen it in person.
In the flesh, yes.
And so we were able to like go into a store at that time, and I looked at this piece, and I was just totally just blown away by just how it looks, how it feels. You know, you kind of like romanticize that you're an adult.
100%.
You are grown. This needs a white shirt. This needs a black shirt. This needs some slacks.
Right.
This needs some tassel loafers.
Right.
Right.
100%.
This is a watch that makes me feel like when I put this on,
and
I'm traveling, especially I use it a lot for travel. It makes me feel like I'm supposed to go where I'm supposed to go. This is another watch that, you even know you don't know. Right. And this is the Vacheron
American.
I'll say that word, by the way, Vacheron. And you know that they made this watch. It's called the 1921 American.
Of course.
Just because it was actually their introduction to making a watch specifically for that U.S. market. And then also, you know that the 12 o'clock is really here, right? In order, so when you wear this watch as a driver's watch, you're actually seeing a time in the view in which you would see it. Again, another classic piece. A very classic exhibition. I kind of, again, romanticize about stuff like this. So I ride motorcycles. And this is the cafe racer, riding a vintage cafe
Interesting.
racer with this watch on.
Yeah.
And I with the vintage denim jacket.
Right.
And so there's something that I love about being able to ride and just with a quick glance actually see what time it is. You know, something that has worked for me, and hopefully we can talk to your the subscribers here, is that if you want to create anything in life,
Yeah.
I think it's just very important to be able to just like visualize it, right?
Yeah.
And so it's like, you see these walls, I have just visualizations of maybe it's something that's material, maybe a car,
Right.
or maybe it's just a feeling of a vacation.
Yeah.
And the more I see it, is the more I can create a pathway towards it.
Of course.
So this is a place where I just dump anything.
Right.
Whether it feels kind of childish, sometimes it feels very grown, but this is a way that it all kind of comes together and you're allowed to see yourself as you want to see yourself in those moments and just go to it, man. Another watch that is, you know, zinging away from the Rolex conversation. This watch, I love this watch.
JLC.
This JLC.
GG le couche.
And it's the dual face, where you have the movement on both sides. Of course, you've seen this before.
Stainless steel?
And this is stainless steel. It shows you the local time, of course. The dark face shows you your GMT time.
Yeah.
With the dial, it shows if it's in
moon phase.
Yeah, the moon phase. No, actually, not even a moon phase. This is telling you whether it's a 24 night or day. And so on this side,
The 24-hour format. Okay.
second hand. So you have to think about this guy that just created all of these alternate realities and became the reality.
Right.
So if he was now in Montana as like a cowboy, you had this whole Ralph Lauren picture of how leather should look and how, you know, the fabric should look. And then you have him in Black Label, which is like this very classic Ralph Lauren. So he just created these worlds, right? And then he became it. So for me, watches feel the same way. So when I talk about a watch, a reference or how it feels, I can picture the whole movement.
If we continue into like Vacheron, what's subsequent to Vacheron? I'm looking at something over there.
Oh, gee.
I know that's a special watch.
So we'll take this one out.
Okay.
You know, we'll take this one out. But yes, this is something that, you know, we share common.
Yes.
And there's a story about this one, right?
Yeah.
Because I was the one who actually told you.
You were the one who told me about this.
Bro,
yes.
look at this reference 45
You told me you will wear nothing
I said,
after it.
You will wear nothing after.
That's
and
true.
I was right.
Yeah.
So, of course, this is the Vacheron Overseas.
Yes.
What's really special about this piece, of course, is that it doesn't come on a gold bracelet.
Yeah.
I was able to acquire a gold bracelet so I could have this Frankenstein of a Vacheron where it is.
Although it's the same exact watch as the blue dial, Vacheron could simply just release it.
They could simply release
on with a bracelet.
And I love the blue, right? The blue that you have is just stunning, and it's just in your face.
It is.
Because the blue is such a deep, bright blue.
It's lacquered blue, yes.
It's a lacquered blue, and when you see that in the sunlight, you're
sunburst all of a sudden,
regardless if you know anything about watches, you need to say what is going on.
But you know what's also very interesting about this watch? It's the micro hidden bracelet adjustment that you have here.
It is so beautiful.
Patek is doing that now with some of their releases.
At the end of the day, what I love about being able to show you my watches, and especially the ones that we talked about today, it's really painting a picture of the direction that I want to go in life. And it's this adult, beautiful feeling. And it's a language that I'm embracing as I get older. And so I'm really happy that these stories that we can communicate with things that are sitting here on the table, it's just wonderful for me. So thank you for allowing me to share this with you.